All right, so this is what I call the hardcore bonus. We're going to look at why the Six of Wands and Justice are here, and then I want to clarify. I think I was going to show you guys the Joy card that was up next in Shuffle, and the bonus is just going to be a tad bit smaller. It's mostly a clarification video on today. So Justice is here. It means an honest truth. Some of you experienced a breakthrough where something was made vehemently clear, and then we have joy with the hummingbird. Usually through justice, you see the silver lining, and then the joy is allowed to come in because the rigidity has no place to thrive. You know, the energy opens up. We feel the shift as people. And you also have the Wheel of Fortune, so I'll look at that. I'll put it down here. Okay, so everything's clear. And then one marker card of a court card, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, that's all I wanted to pull out because I didn't want to make it too complex. I just want to look at major archetypes for you today. So let's get a shuffle in. Take a deep breath with me. 3 of them. That's the first one. And then we're going to go ahead and do the Six of Wands. Show me the Six of Wands, please. What is this internal success? And thank you. One is peeking out more than others. The Sun card with Leo. So they're two Leo cards. They're both Leo. They look amazing on the table. And even if it's not extroverted, it means there's an awakening happening of some type of topic in your life. The sun is shining light, not necessarily on your recognition. It's shining light on a place where maybe solo or by yourself, you have been activating that all along. Okay, so this is about your healing. There's a success in your healing. And the Sun card is about reawakening that to others' eyes. This reading might be about you, but it's also about you getting to share that pentacle or that knowledge with other people. It could be a very resourceful pentacle. Like it's a part of your intuition that you're able to give family, friends. It's like a gift when they touch onto that. Look how beautiful that is. You have the pentacle there. And then there's also some type of renewal that's going on with the Queen of Pentacles court card. That's interesting that Justice, though, seems to be, for me, the overall of all of the relationships that you've been through, the toughness, like the tough love you've been shown. Why do you have all happy cards? Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. Because we could have had more of the Seven of Swords over here, and we could have had more deceptive energy, if you guys can understand that portion. Because Six of Wands, the Sun, and the Wheel of Fortune, that's all turning of events cards. So we'll keep going. We have a Five of Swords, which talks about someone in the environment or you. That's air energy of a rift. This is a rift card, complication, and a fight, like a literal fight. Some of you might have had to battle this person in a way where it left it uncomfortable for the two of you. There could be, in some cases, long distance with that, blocking with the Five of Swords, and it's the inability to get over that with the Sun. Okay, so this is clarity. It's also renewal. You're getting there either solo, like the therapy has been working on yourself solo, and it could have also been financial. You could have worked to death for this pentacle as well. So it's about also prioritizing the balance of that in your bodily system. I think that's serious. Like I think you've changed into the Nine and the Queen of Pentacles, which it's next. I didn't mean for it to be next, but it's next in Shuffle. And it's talking about several things that are slow to come to you. There's a traveling knight who's very committal. There could be somebody helping out in this next chapter, and they could literally be traveling toward you. The reason why it's slow is because both of you are not yet on the same timeline. There's something here about waiting for a love. It's patient and it's kind. That's what she stands for, and she earns over time too. So let me see why love is starting with her in this cycle. What is the Queen of Pentacles? Thank you. Six of Wands. Okay, so what I see here, because you have too much Leo now, there's a lot of Leo influence in the reading. Her waiting will be rewarded, or you as a masculine, let's say you reside with masculine energy, you're waiting for someone with patience. And it comes in a success because you followed spirit or your guides, And there's a result here from something having ended before with the Five of Swords. Maybe needless to deal with that energy, because I think they went out on time. Six of Wands is a victor. So the Queen of Pentacles is getting it again in a second reading. Okay, and that's just energy. We'll see what happens. Why is she so focused? What is she focused on these days? Three of Swords. You could be dealing with a breakup, the ending of times, or the changing of an era. And that era could have caused a little bit of nostalgia. I think here it helps when you listen to music of that time, or you touch onto the person a little bit, because you get to learn more about the environment it was in. So the Queen of Pentacles, I see learn through that even through work. Like your work may have even been a saving grace during this time. Something about Three of Swords getting to this victory card. It's a victory lap like the first reading was bringing in slowly. Eight of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, Eight of Cups, you walked away. So let's check that out. Who did Libra walk away from? Clarify the Three of Swords, just real quick for those that need this reading. What is the Three of Swords? What is, thank you. Four of Wands, a commitment, a dating situation, someone who is supposed to be there for you, or this was a commitment you were in. And the World, closing that out. So that could be the painful thing here. Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. I still feel like you want commitment though. That could have ended unceremoniously, or this person was not acting with you and not helping you out. In the previous reading, I mentioned a partial partner or somebody who is there half time. I feel like they could even be Libra. They could be Capricorn. That shows up a lot for you guys these days. And fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. So there's a broken heart here dealing with compassion. They realize that you nurture a lot of different things. Okay, they realize that you nurture your parents, your pets. If some of you are also single parents in this scenario, you nurture other things other than what's in front of you. There is a whole nother life behind the scenes. Okay, I don't know if that's bringing in clarity, because it seems here you're even the owner of the homestead. Four of Wands at the end of the day is about the home. And then the Queen of Pentacles is a major part of making that function and work for everybody else. Sometimes you could be the Queen of Pentacles and you own this sun mentality no matter what day it is. So I think Spirit wants to reward that goodness in you because it's genuine with the Sun card. Genuine feelings. I think that Five of Swords person, like, I don't know why they're coming back. It's irritating me a little bit, but I want to clarify it. What's the Five of Swords? Please and thank you. King of Wands. Maybe they were there for passion. Maybe they were there to be excitable. Sometimes he's selfish to me when I read the King and Queen. When I read the King of Wands, he's a very, like, I do things on my own quarter, my own dime type of person. So he doesn't necessarily like get too involved in the Queen of Pentacles, because they have to be equal and they have to be on a working platter with each other. Platform, excuse me, not platter. He's self-serving sometimes, depending on the type of passion he shows. I feel like they were touching onto a very caring and innate and in-touch person within you as the Queen of Pentacles, masculine or feminine. So this is who I want to focus on, okay? 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck could be describing them. Seven of Pentacles, they are definitely busy working out things in their life. They should have put time and patience to very deserved portions of you. You deserved a lot of their attention. And I see here that they focused on the 10 of Wands part of their life. So they could have been very materialistic or very money managed or very much in the matrix, because this is like a matrix living type of a card. I wonder where that Seven of Pentacles went. Knight of Cups, Nine of Swords, Gemini. They're like irritated by their own actions. They did not take care of an Empress figure, or they didn't look at you here in the Queen of Pentacles, like the practical elements of your day, how you handle things. They didn't look at other relationships surrounding you and who your allies are as well. That's important. I don't really say allies in a reading. So the Queen of Pentacles is adjusting to a new situation, closing it out, which could definitely be literal today. It feels very literal. The joy with the hummingbird. Let's look at this, because this is the only card left to clarify in the morning. And then I'll get into no contact in a couple of hours. I just have some errands to run. So the joy card, please tell me what this is about. And if you guys love colors too and art, like you're an art lover, the Queen of Pentacles looks like she could live in the same ecosystem. The colors are the same. If you look at the bodice of the hummingbird, she lives in this environment. Okay, so she spreads joy, that she about that life, and she's like maybe even too much in it too, where it's detrimental. It can, in some cases, I've seen it, it can be very wearing or it's detrimental to this person because they have to learn to be a receiver. And I think that's the message of this reading. I'm not sure why receiving is the thing I'm getting right now. Because being an open receiver, maybe you have to be communicative with the environment as well. Okay, something about that, maybe more for singles. Who's the King of Wands? Sorry about that. I definitely needed coffee this morning. Who's the King of Wands? Six of Cups, King of Pentacles, the Lovers. I have 3 cards, and then I'll check that there. They could be alone now. Virgo placements, learning to get information. They have insight is what I hear here. This person has insight, the Hermit card. This person could also have a doggy or a doggo that they take care of. Insights on you being the King of Pentacles is what I see. On you being the King of Pentacles, the Taurus energy in this reading today. You may have come into financial stability, or that's coming in, and that will be helpful toward your future, touching my 4 of Wands. There's something about your home changing too. The World and the 4 of Wands can also be a move that you've decided to do this year in 2025, because that's looking also very literal on the table. And then we have the 6 of Cups, so we have to clarify this, and the Lovers. I do sense, even if they had a rift with you or they had a problem, maybe a personal problem, they still are clarified as the 6 of Cups days later. I don't know why I keep getting that. Justice and the Death card. Look who's there. Page of Swords. Okay, observing, I'll call it. I think it's more, but I definitely want to stick to observing. So you have qualities that remind them of home, working hard with the Knight of Pentacles and the Sun. Because those are the cards that are just left, and they're at the top of the reading. Why I say the Sun is because you could have caused somebody to be awoken by you. It's a catalyst for their growth. Okay, and they definitely could look like this in real life. They could be a hermit. They're gaining answers right now. Some of you, I think because you put time in a past dark night of the soul or a past where you did the work, the real rewards are in the spring of that. Everything that was difficult with our new moon and our full moon processes. That's what I've come to. I've studied this cycle so hard. It just looks like it's going to be a deserved time. Okay, so whatever you went through, however physically draining or at what cost too, that it hit the Queen of Pentacles. I think that you're going to be getting deserved elements coming up. The Death card is transformation, transmutation. The Justice is about setting things correctly this time around. There could definitely, like, I'm getting more legal stuff in today's reading, so it could be at home for you, something that you're dealing with. This person understands that you came in like the Justice. You're setting the tone for what needs to be done. Also with this card, there's reminiscing. I think I have to clarify this card. What's the 6 of Cups? Thank you. 8 of Pentacles. Thank you guys too for commenting live. It's actually very supportive. 8 of Pentacles is like They remember you for something practical, okay? They're remembering you for a step that you took. It could have been words and your effort in the past, things that you did for this person. I think they're appreciating, like, even back then you stayed the same. You did not question them. You were very helpful. Maybe some of you gave some money too, because the Eight of Pentacles can literally be helping this person out. Why do they still feel that way? Six of Cups, please. Two of Wands. They've made discoveries since then. They've spoke to different people. Their communications changed and they found out the hard, raw news of it. The raw news looks like nobody is still living with that type of dignity. Okay. Maybe they viewed people that are completely, that surprised them. That they don't act like you. There's something about that, okay? I don't know why I'm picking up on that specific energy, but I feel like it's qualities the Queen of Pentacles only has. So not everybody can be like this. Structure, dealing with pain through, dealing with it with efficacy and having financial support to back it. Or maybe you're the stable one, is what that's saying, is you're very stable in your home. What is the Eight of Pentacles showing up here? Why is the focus on work? If somebody has found out that you've caught on to their work or their process there, maybe you know some news about their job. It's something like that. They're seeing if you're watching them at work or if there's lack of it too. So maybe you found out about their job or information there. There's more. Five of Pentacles, the Star, the Two of Cups on my split. Okay, some of you are coming in live too, so I'm just taking my time today. The Two of Cups is like you're resolving like a friendship in your mind and you're ready to move on to this new Two of Cups. There's a romance that also wants to come in for you if you're open and your heart chakra has fully healed. It could be coming from fire, water. Capricorn is earth. So I think those are heavily the new people. Clarify the Star card, and why does the Star card sit by the Eight of Pentacles here? Eight of Wands. There's definitely compassion from a different group here. There's people here that want to put effort into you. That's what the reading is showing. There's communication, Eight of Wands. The Star, which you're healing. This is a healed person. I want to get one more. The Strength card is at the bottom. It's something about like your changed self and the practices here. The thing is, it was tougher internally. And a lot of people don't know that about you. It was tougher internally. So if you abided by that and if you were conscientious, somehow there's different communication lines opened for you. New downloads. This can also be, it could be spiritual. That's what I see. New downloads for the Star. You're receptive to different messages too. Okay. I hope that was helpful. The Five of Pentacles here is like somebody locked out of heaven. So I think that's environmental. Seven of Swords is environmental. The Justice card seems to be that at work currently. I feel like that's a card that's adjusting everyone else's placement in the reading, if that makes sense, because Queen of Pentacles might change tonight. I think she's the focus of the morning for you to be reminded of that state. Okay, so it's basically like Capricorn in the morning here. And what you're evolving with the Queen of Pentacles. She has to change at some point. Okay, your person viewing you as the King of Pence, and I would go ahead and say the Justice card and Sun for right now. Leave me your comments, you guys. I want to see if this is a personal situation. If not, it's okay, but it looks like you're evolving into an individual. These are the cards, and I'd even include this one because there could be a partnership that's helpful. They might not be in a love thing with you, but they could be very helpful in the future. Okay, I'll see you guys later for no contact.